breath, chill, bring them cameras out. Guy got them books ready, mega thinking mega. FOB, yeah, we coming different. Like, comment, subscribe, put the vision on a mission. You should come and listen, type of vibe that you missing. Somebody bound to listen, so I hope you pay attention. I'm the purple do-rag, we just speaking on the realness. We just speaking on the realness. I'm the purple do-rag, we just speaking on the realness. Chill, bring them cameras out. Guy got them books ready. Mega thinking mega. FOB, yeah, we coming different. Like, comment, subscribe, put the vision on a mission. You should come and listen. Type of vibe that you missing. Somebody bound to listen, so I hope you pay attention. I'm the purple do-rag. We just speaking on the realness. We just speaking on the realness. I'm the purple do-rag. We just speaking on the realness. Welcome to episode 12. You can't control nay nigga. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm the boy Purple Do-Rag. Episode 12. I am excited. You know what I'm saying? I got the guy with the books. I got Mega. Man, we like super team out here, man. Shout out to everybody out here in the world, man. Hey, guy with the books, what's going on, man? What's going on with you, bro?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hold on, where Big Guy at? Oh, there he go. There go my guys. What's going on, fellas? Man,
Cooling. Happy to be here.
You dig? Man, I'm excited, man. Another Tuesday, man. We coming to y'all live. You already know what's going on with y'all. There you go, Mega.
Shannon, what's up? What's up, Shannon? What up, peoples? What up, Purple?
Shout out to early chat, man.
Cooling.
Shannon, what up? Maria, what's up? I'm saying.
Shout out to
so thank you to listening. So it's late for breakfast. We here. I'm the guy with the book. We got Purple Do-Rag. Mega's in the house. It's episode 12. You can't control no ninja. All right, this is what we're talking about today. Throw your comments in the comments because I know you got something to say.
You can't control nay nigga, like my boy said. What y'all think about that? We're gonna get into what the discussion is about it and a couple other things and why. This is part of the reason why we need to understand and bring to. So maybe we can open something today in your brain and say, hey, you're right. That does make sense. Hold on. I'm learning something. You just open something. Yeah, that's why we bring you here today, man. Guy with the books, Mega, and you talking about that Purple Do-Rag. We just speaking on the realness. Yeah,
wow.
Dig.
That song is crazy too. Intro is crazy.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah.
Maddie.
So, why don't y'all tell me about some situations where you tried to help somebody and you just couldn't control this ninja?
Okay, I'm gonna speak first. It ain't about nobody else. It's just me. All right, I was in college. Overdose University. That's Old Dominion University. And I got introduced to controlled substance, let's say. I was green until then. And boom. I took something and drunk something. And the whole night, I was walking beside myself. If you like catch my drift, like I was literally walking beside myself, like, no, bro, don't do that. And I couldn't control this nigga. I ain't had no control over my body. So after that night, I understood that certain things you just can't do as a black man. You know what I'm saying? And you got to control your body. That night, I ain't had no control over my body, and I could have spent a lot of years in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fucked the town up that night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what night that was. It probably was like in 93. Yeah, I think it was in '93, but yeah, that was the time. Oh, happy birthday, Ditter! Happy shout out to
Yeah,
Ditter.
bless your born day.
That's dope, man. Thank you for tuning in on your born day. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
Yeah.
Happy Dieter.
And Maddie, what's up to you, Maddie? What up?
All right, what's your go? One of y'all. What was the time that you couldn't control a nigga or yourself?
I could say for me, it's been plenty of times where I couldn't control a person, but that sounds weird because I ain't trying to control. I'm not the controlling type, you know. But nah, it's like, you know, I'm usually in my life, I've always been the type of dude where I'm the calm, laid back person. But when my best friend, my closest friend, is usually always the wild nigga, yo. The wild nigga. So sometimes you can't control and keep him, you know what I'm saying? Keep him like, you know, keep everything inside. Pause. God damn it. But yeah, you know, sometimes you can keep him like, you know, where he good, but sometimes there's like things get too crazy and they just, you know, you can't hold it back. But I ain't gonna not even speak of nobody else. I'll speak of with myself, you know, like it's been times where even though I'm not one that loses control a lot because I look at things from a mental perspective and I feel like if somebody can make me lose control, then they really got more power than me. And even if that's true, I can't show you that. You know what I'm saying? I can't let you know you got more power. But now there were some times that, you know, certain things I didn't control myself so well and over little things too. Like I'm real particular on how people talk to me, like especially if you don't know me. Cause I just be wondering what you see in me that make you think you just talk like that to me. Then it might lead to something. But yeah, it was one time in the mall, yo, when Coliseum Mall was still the Coliseum Mall that you could walk inside and all of that type of stuff.
Man, listen. Stephen Berry's, all that. Now, look, nostalgia. Oh my God. Listen, when I first moved to Hampton, y'all just don't understand. If you wasn't here in like, hold on, I moved here 08. 08, summer 07, I moved out here. 08, I spent like a year before some shit happened, but I've been out here ever since. But when I tell you I fell in love with Hampton, All American City, baby. That's it on me. That's it.
So thanks for your love for Hampton, right? But let's let Mega finish his story about how he wasn't able to control some ninja.
Yeah, well, it was even myself, yo. You know, the security. This one they used to have the security in there being like they thought they was NYPD, man. And listen, bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't care who you think you are, son. Just don't leave me alone, man. But anyway, this was back in, and I don't know if you was out here at this time, Perp, but they used to have this thing where if you wasn't buying nothing, you couldn't just linger in the mall. Like, and there'd be people you too, like security. If you walk past a few times, you ain't got no bag or nothing. Oh nah, you gotta go. So, and it ain't even matter if you just went into the little store and bought something simple. Just carry that bag. You gotta do some shopping. So anyway, my girl, this way back in the day too. This way back in the day. But my girl had at the time, the security had already told her and her girls to leave. But I had just got to the mall, so she saw me. She talking to me. Man, the security guard gonna come, step in front of my girl, facing me though. His back to my girl. No. He's just looking at me like I'm supposed to just shut up because he in front of my nigga. I mean, I kept it cool first. I just stepped to the side of him, you know, like I don't know what you supposed to be doing, but I'm gonna continue my conversation. Next thing you know, they was like, you gotta get out. And you know, I could have just kept it cool.
No.
Commandante, what up, bro? But
Commandante.
they started calling all the little extra security dudes and shit. So I was like, man, fuck all y'all. I yelled that shit. Man, fuck all y'all niggas, man. Then they went, and you know, I ain't know you couldn't curse in the mall. So they said, arrest that man. And then, you know, they couldn't even grab me. They couldn't even get me. Like, it was funny because when I went, they had an office in the mall where it was like this it was a cop nigga, head security, but he a cop nigga too. He's playing the video saying, and he looked at my ID. I think at that time I was about 130 pounds. And there was the 4 biggest security guards they had. He said, why couldn't the 4 of y'all get somebody that's 130 pounds on the ground? But they
elusive.
Couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't, man. But I could have showed better control. You know, to not elevate. And I got me and my whole crew kicked out. One of my niggas was banned for life just because he was a big dude, but he ain't do nothing when the extra security started running up. That nigga just put his arm out to, like, you know, like, yo, chill. And one of them niggas ran into his hand and just stopped. Arrest that man. And it's like, yo, they just wanted to arrest everybody, yo. And then, you know, ban niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Coliseum Mall. I had some memories of that, boy.
That's what I'm saying. When he said the old junk, not the junk y'all know.
I know.
You talking about the junk you had to hit the loop to get in that bitch.
Yeah.
It wasn't no just slide all the way across real quick. That shit was a barrier. You had to get in that bitch from way back yonder on Mercury just to get in the mall unless you went to the light.
Yeah.
So listen, we talk about some old nostalgia shit,
hey, yo,
Stephen Barry type shit.
I know you remember this because I mean you from here and shit. You've been out here, but I've been out here long enough. I remember when Newmarket was still popping.
Man, listen,
I used to live behind the 7-Eleven between Critton and Middle School. Right there next to. I used to go in there and get Chick-fil-A and play in the arcade.
Yeah, man. Yup, the arcade.
That boy said he used to play at the arcade. I just kind of like was coming over here when they had the arcade and it kind of shut down.
So peep this, right? You was just bringing up Stephen Barry's. So in Coliseum Mall, I was part of the staff that opened that store. So like that store was just like a big old open space. We put every single contraption that held clothes and had shoes and all that stuff. We built all of that. We built that store in the Coliseum Mall.
I appreciate you because look, ODU was charging $60 for their hoodie. I went to Stephen Barry's and them bitches was like $7.95. And then this is the year that Starberry had dropped their shoes. So I went in there, I caught me a little Starberry. I never wore him, but shout out to Starberry. He was one of my favorite basketball players. Very strong as a point guard, shoot guard, whatever he was. Like, you can go get I miss stores like Stephen Barry's. What we missing out in 2025 is a store where we can go get everything for under $9. I'm talking about
Purple Do-Rag LLC on the way.
Yeah, definitely. And we gonna get y'all right. Do-rags gonna be cheap. Shirts, everything gonna be cheap. You can be buying them on the bundles and just have a different flavor every day. Cause it's purple do-rag don't mean it's gonna just be purple. We gonna flavor y'all up, man. We're gonna have y'all looking. Listen.
What you say, Mega?
Purple Timu.
Purple T Mookie. Because we know we on nigga time.
Purple Do-Rag LLC on the way, y'all. Thank y'all for listening and thank y'all for all the comments. Really appreciate that. Late for Breakfast, episode 12. You can't control no ninja, right? So I've got my own personal experiences with that. And I would say that mine are more aligned with, let's say, women that I've dated or been in relationships with, right? Because when we think about ninjas, this is not exclusive to men. This is a mentality.
Yeah.
And, you know, true. So there's been many a day where because of, knowledge level or just being able to see, hear, and feel very well, yeah, I'm able to see things that maybe the woman that I was with or that I'm with is not able to see. Right. So now I gotta listen, this is what we need to do, boom, boom. And we already know a lot of our ladies, we tell them to do things, they do what they choose to do. And sometimes this can set us back, put us in a position where resources are affected. Um, Pride could be affected. A lot of different things can be affected in negative ways when two people aren't working together. So and I've even seen this with brothers, with guys maybe that I might have moved forward on a business deal with, and it was too much pride, too much ego, and they weren't able to just kind of come to terms that there was some internal work that they needed to do before they came back to this opportunity, because they weren't providing what they were supposed to be providing. So let's just say, for pretend, if a person, let's say I start a business with a person and all they got to do is write out some descriptions of whatever the product is, but it takes them weeks or months to do it, or they just don't do it. That's some internal work that needs to be done there. Because if you got all these other pieces being taken care of, effectively by someone else or a team of other people, you got a small piece, you should be able to do that with ease within a few days. Right. But so I've seen it from a lot of different angles. Let's just say that.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true.
So Purple Durag, hey man, there was something about some Africa stopping foreign business, was something like that. Tell me about it.
I keep forgetting the guy's name. Fossil. I think his name was Fossil. B Fossil or something like that, man. He stopped them people from doing business in their country, and that's part of the reason why Elon over here is so vocal in our political world. So y'all know I'll be fucking with Trump, but like I'm really scared of Elon. My OG just put me on some shit. Like he ain't, my doctor, he just put me on some shit. My EHI just put me on some shit, and it made me think like, yo, folks just got kicked out of this country. Folks on some shit against niggas. It ain't got nothing to do with his people. It just got something to do with all niggas. So with that happening in Africa, now it's gonna what we were talking about is gonna transcend into our land, into us. The reason why they throwing up these prices, it's only really gonna affect us.
Are you talking about the president of Burkina Faso?
Yeah, Burkina Faso. Yeah, that guy. Right. My little cousin. Yeah. Burkina Faso is like really, they like not just him though, but a lot of African nations are kicking their oppressors out of the country and really becoming one type shit. And we really need to peep this shit out, because it's going to get detrimental for us, because everything that happens in the world ends up falling on our pocket or our back. And that's basically what we're talking about. And we got to pay attention to what's going on, because we too busy standing in line for the new J's. We too busy for standing in line for bullshit, but for ourselves. These niggas out here getting bombed, they go rob our pockets and go take care of them way across the motherfucking world. We ain't never gonna get the chance to be to. You know what I'm talking about? So we got to understand what Burkina Faso is doing. He doing major shit, but it's gonna really fall. Look how big, look how much land that man owns. He's not just a ruler of that shit. That's the land that man owns. You dig what I'm talking about? He controlled it. That's his shit. He's not the first, and he won't be the last. How many countries in Africa? 52, 48, some shit like that. I'm sorry, Africans, don't be mad at me. I do not know. But we about to find out.
54,
I was close.
I think you said 54 first.
I might have said 48.
Nah, you said that second. You said 54, 40, 52, 48.
Okay, I'm in there. Hey, if y'all understand anything about the different demographics of the earth, if all 54 of them guys come together, it's a wrap for the world. We're going to be digging in shit. Like literally, us in America will be digging in shit and begging to go there. That's why these Burkina Faso say, hey, you don't need no passport to come here. You don't need no motherfucking no papers to become a citizen here. Just come out here, work, be honest, and you can live out here. If you come out here and be on some bullshit, I'm gonna lock you up and then never find your bitch ass. And Trump, nobody gonna be able to find you. This is what I'm like. This is what the guy with the books is telling us that we need to prepare for, because once the gateway to heaven shuts down, meaning all the minerals and everything that we're used to, meaning resources, don't come here, and all these tariffs get too high and motherfuckers ain't fucking with America, we're gonna be digging in shit. And these folk letting y'all know that because they already been to the meetings. They already heard them. That's why they say, you know what? Oh, y'all about to do that? And you'll do that to the niggas that built the country. What the fuck you gonna do to us that you ain't already did? So you know what? I got enough power to push this shit away. But we have enough power to learn how to do something that we need to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on it, man. You got to pay attention. Whoever out there, just pay attention. That's what I'm saying. Just pay attention, please.
What's your thoughts on that, Mega?
One thing I will say, I do agree about. I worry about. I ain't locked in with Elon like that either. You know, just too much. And I mean, I know he got the, you know, a level of autism, Asperger's or whatever, but that makes him, you know, socially awkward. But you know, like we was talking about last show. Anytime people talk about putting chips in the heads of people and all this robot shit, like, I mean, like, you know, bro, we've seen the movies, man, like, and a lot of times movies can lead to reality, and you know, well, because the what movies do, that how it's like it's programming, it's put into your mind already. So you done had iRobot, you had Terminator, you had and everybody know, you know, the similarities of, you know, Neuralink, and what was the thing called in Terminator? It was called I forgot what it was called, but it was something like what it is.
Skynet.
Yep, yeah, Skynet. And then so when you think about the making the robots, you making the AI, you doing all of this, and it's just keeping it real. A computer or a robot will only base things off logic. Only what makes sense. And when you look at it like what all the movies show, if AI or robots were really trying to figure out what's wrong with the world, how can the world be made better, it's not going to be long until you find out humans are the damn problem. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all want us to make things right, we're going to have to put y'all humans in check.
Just to be honest,
anybody that's trying to push that.
My bad for cutting you off, brother.
Nah, you good. That's all. I just don't. I look at anybody strange that's overly pushing that, yo.
Commandante, staying scrapped is cool, but we can have 1 billion guns in our crib. A wise man told me we can have 1 billion guns in our crib, but when it's 100 motherfuckers outside and they yanking at your door, what are you gonna do? And you trying to protect your woman and your kids, and they gon' and you got a bunch of LGBTQ community men riding around with guns, and what you think they're gonna do to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is war we're talking about. This is anarchy we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is either you get what we're talking about, you put this shit in your head, or you're gonna reap the consequences. Even like this is a neural link right here. You know what I'm saying? This device right here is a neural link. It reads my heart rate, my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It knows when I'm excited. It knows when I'm, upset. It can tell my mood or when I need to watch something on my phone or when I hear something when I'm talking about it. Because I was talking about something earlier, and like the moment that I spoke on it, the next thing that I wrote to on my phone was what I was talking about. That's not coincidence. We got to understand where these people are tapping into, and you got to be on point. It's getting back to old ways that our great grandfathers and shit did, planting their own food, going back to the old rule. What's this you looking up, big dog?
This right here is the Neuralink website. So I'm looking at what type. I was looking at what type of jobs that they had available. Right. I'm not trying to get a job or nothing, but I want to see what these guys are doing. We got people working in brain interfaces, some people working in surgery and robotics.
Animal care intern.
We just saw a couple seconds ago that there was the robot that does the drilling of the skull and implants the chip. So this is all pretty interesting to me.
Right.
Here goes our positions right here.
Did y'all hear about, I don't know if it's this year or next year, but Elon is putting out a car, one of his electric cars that don't got a steering wheel, don't got gas pedals, don't got nothing. The car fully automatic drives. See, I'm not with all that. Like, I don't want something, an inanimate object having control, that level of control in my movement, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. Like I was telling you, I ain't even with the Alexa. I don't use Siri. I don't do none of that. I mean, like I do use the Chat GPT, but that's for certain tasks. I'll tell you the main thing I use Chat GPT for. They got this thing where you can paste the link to a YouTube video, and this is some. I don't understand how this shit do this shit, but you can put a link to a YouTube video into ChatGPT, and it can give you a summary. It'll break down what the video is about. So when I make a lot of my videos, I go to ChatGPT for the description of the video.
Yeah,
I put in there and let it break down the video and say what it is. And anything that's off, I just change the words up. But yeah, that's But the way I'll be sitting up here tripping like, cause it do it quick, and I'll be like, how is it? It acts like it sees the video. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on?
On that same subject, when you look at your text message next time in your iPhone, it'll give you a description of what the fuck one talking about in your message. It'll give you a summary, like on my phone. On my iPhone, it fucking do that. I don't know about Charles, but it do that.
Yeah, because it's probably a setting you got.
Folks, it's crazy because it really sum it up before you even open it in the messages.
That's crazy.
If anybody else iPhone do that, put a purple dot. The purple dot is all the way in the end. Put the purple dot. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? If you don't,
definitely put your purple dots in the comments. Thank you to everybody who's listening. Check this out. It's late for breakfast. I'm the guy with the books. We got Mega Bills on the line. We got Purple Do-Rag over here. Listen, we talking about Oreo cookies. All right. Is it the devil's treat or is it not? Right. What is it about Oreo cookies? And before we even go deep into that, I want to put something on the screen for everybody. I want y'all to get a chance to see the ingredients list of Oreo cookies. All right, we're gonna also take a look at the Oreo cookie. We're gonna take a look at the Oreo cookie, at the actual design of it as well, because there's some symbolism in there. Now, everybody, take a look at this. Right, I want everybody to understand how to read an ingredients list. Whatever is written first after the word ingredients is what is the most weight, let's say in grams, just off top of my hand, right? So the most content of nutrition in this package is sugar, right? The second most available thing is enriched flour, right? Where it has certain pieces of
We lost you, bro.
I can hear you.
Up there. We got folic acid. This is all pumped back into the flour because it was pulled out more than likely by some type of a bleach, or obviously it says enriched process here. So we're talking about a whole lot of poison. Okay, partially hydrogenated soybean oil. This is not something you want to be putting in your body. Okay, this cocoa processed with alkali, that doesn't sound like something I want to put in my body. And the next thing that's on the list, I can guarantee you don't want to put in your body, and that's high fructose corn syrup. There's a lot of people who eat that, and I don't recommend it at all. Now, if we go further and further on this list, we're going to come to a whole bunch of things I would tell you shouldn't put in your body, right? So is it the devil's treat based on this ingredients list? Absolutely. What you got, Purple Do-Rag?
What the fuck? Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm very interested in this subject because I love these motherfuckers. Hold on. This is my childhood cookie. This was like crack.
I dare you to get a flame blower lighter, like a really strong one.
I seen it. I seen it.
I want you to do it for yourself, though. I want you to see how long it takes you to burn that.
Are we gonna do it live? We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
Shooting that flame on it for like 4 or 5 minutes.
I'm not gonna be shocked. I'm not gonna be shocked because we're gonna do it live.
Your finger will get hot before that cookie catch on fire.
Man.
Now look, I'm under the cookie, fam.
Now I see you got it on fire.
See, they changed the ingredients on us. See, they put ass cheeks in there. But at the end of the day, this shit should still be on fire with this much heat on it.
And the cream filling should definitely be melting.
Nah, nothing melting on it. Oh, there we go.
If you hold it to the side, if it's melting, it'll fall out.
Nah, it's gonna go out.
But on the turn the cookie a little, if you turn it a little bit, yeah, there you go. It'll keep burning.
You smell that shit?
he about to have some s'mores.
All right,
some Oreo s'mores.
Roasted Oreo.
We debunking that shit because guess what? That shit is melting. I'm about to motherfucking El Comandante. I'm about to bite that bitch. So you want to bite? Hey, y'all gotta donate to one of our causes if y'all want me to bite this. Somebody donate something to one of our causes and I'll bite this motherfucker. We debunk the heat to the Oreo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a wild boy. Hey, make sure you share this shit to all your platforms, bro. Cause I'm about to bite this motherfucker. I gotta let it cool down. Ain't no goofy ass nigga now. That bitch had a flame. They had a real jack to it. Now put all those stuff on there. I need my guys. I need the reaction. We gonna bite this motherfucker. Like I said, this is my favorite joint. But before I bite this motherfucker, I'm gonna keep it right here. I got a whole pack of these bitches. We already know this bitch, the remedial one, right? And I got a regular one. Remedial, regular. That bitch stank than a motherfucker. That bitch smell like a burnt shoe. El Comandante.
The roasted Oreo challenge.
So when it comes down to the symbolism of the Oreos,
I did that. I appreciate you, El Comandante, man. Look, hey, we locked in flight, man. Straight up. I need some. Give me that water right there, please.
So when it comes down to the symbolism of the Oreos, Purple Do-Rag, did you have something for that?
Nah, you go ahead and do that. Let me get right. Oh shit!
All right, well, let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and move forward, right, to our next topic, y'all. So we got Luca.
Hold on. We ain't gonna do that just yet. Hold on. The symbolism of it is Baphomet. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of Baphomet shit on there, and that's why we, you know what I'm saying, want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? If you can see this right here, it's a circle. They got the two lines through the cross up there. Mm-hmm. And if you look at anything up there, like I said, this is my favorite cookie. I just found that out. This bitch tastes like wood. It should taste like cardboard. I'm not eating that shit no more. Oh my god. We live with that shit. It's a fact. This shit is gross. You should not eat these. This shit feel like a nigga sniff coke, dope, weed, toenail juice, ass.
Oh shit!
If I ain't here in the next week, it's Oreo. Nobody told me to do that but me. So yeah, so back on what I was talking about, the Oreo cookie is the joy of the street. Look at the sign on it. I was just up one day, just watching buku videos on some Purple Do-Rag chick, trying to learn something. And boom, they were showing the sign of that motherfucker. And I was like, that's why it's so good we eating devil ass? So I immediately was like, yo, let me send this to my peoples and see what they think about that. So what you think about that, big dog? What y'all think about it, man?
I had to do a little more research, but when I see the crosses up here, it helps me to think of the swastika, and the swastika is used, over with a lot of different groups of people through a long period of time. Obviously the Germans make it very famous, but that cross says a lot. But then there's some other patterns within the Oreo that I want to look into.
Yeah, I never went in depth and looking at the looking into the symbolism on the cookie. I never did that myself, yeah, so I wouldn't really know.
It's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 13 dots. So it's like a clock. It's like almost a calendar or a clock.
The zodiac.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, bro.
Oh, that's interesting. They've been playing in our faces for a really, really long time.
Really long time, and even made it our treats.
Mm-hmm.
And made it our treats. Man,
Made it our treats, man.
That's something we definitely need to dig in a little deeper on another episode. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for listening. I see quite a few of y'all tuned in. Appreciate you. It's late for breakfast. We got Mega Bills. I'm the guy with the books. We got Purple Do-Rag over here. It's episode 12, right? And to touch on LeBron and Luca, right? They're doing some special things. What y'all?
I think LeBron about to go. Maybe not this year, but next year they gonna do something. At least get his 5th ring to match a Kobe, a Shaq. You know what I'm talking about? Now, if he win a ring at 40 years old, and he scored 20 plus points, stop this shit, man. He's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like, even now, if you watch the guy ball, he's the GOAT. But ain't no buts. He's the GOAT at basketball. Like Cheryl Swoop said on All the Smoke, if you look at the longevity, look at what he does, his IQ, A, B, C, D, E, all the way to Z, he's him. And I believe that they will win their 5th ring. If it's not this year, probably won't be, but I believe next year he'll win it. That's my take on it.
I gotta give some pushback on the GOAT part. The only thing I'm gonna say now, I'll say I kind of over time I looked at it different, because I can understand some of the arguments people make about the LeBron being the GOAT. And one of the main things I'll say is, I remember when he won the finals, I forget which one it was, but where he led the team in every statistical category. So if I was going to say an overall basketball player, like you said, the IQ, assists, rebounds, points, all of that, like if you're going to say all of that, then yeah, you can make a very strong argument that he's the greatest basketball player of all times. What I think people get with Michael Jordan and even Kobe, but I'm going to stick with Jordan right now. I think Jordan was the greatest winner of all times. Like, like when you put him in the finals, that's what it is, yo. It's a wrap. Like, he never let a game go past game 6. He ain't even give you a chance for no game 7.
I'm just waiting to jump in this.
Yeah, so it's like, that's why I feel like Jordan was the greatest winner, and being how he encapsulated the league, the world, and all of that. I think people associated winning with being the greatest as opposed to being great in every aspect of the game.
Okay.
As opposed to being the greatest. That's what I really think. That's what I really think.
All right, so peep this. Thank y'all both for what y'all done gave. The greatest winner in basketball history is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, also known as Ferdinand Lou Alcindor. This is a champion in high school. This is a champion at the NCAA level, and this is one of the greatest basketball players who ever lived on the professional level. He also has 6 rings, right? Now, his career doesn't go like Michael's does. Michael is a great winner, but keep in mind that Michael's not the greatest winner. You cannot be when your first 7 years is choking. He was getting his ass spanked the first 7 years, right? He was getting his ass whipped on a regular basis. They love to show the footage of him crossing the hell out of Larry Bird and scoring 63 points, and that's great. But I'm pretty sure that they either had a gentleman's loss in that playoff series or they were swept, one or the other. Right? So this is Michael Jordan from the beginning, and Michael Jordan isn't what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in high school. Not even close.
Yeah, nah.
Michael Jordan in college is not what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in college.
Yeah.
For a certain amount of his career, Michael Jordan is not what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in the pros. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I understand that he broke his foot, and I think it was 87. I think that was the same year that he had averaged like 36 or 37 points, right? So what we see from him in the 1990s is not really Michael Jordan being the great.
You went out.
What we actually see from Michael Jordan in the 1990s is Mike being catapulted by somebody. Who's that? David Stern, right? Because they needed a Superman. They needed somebody that they could market and they could get out to the masses, and he was the perfect candidate for it. That everybody wanted to see a whole bunch of dunks and stuff. This wasn't the 2000s where everybody wants to see the fly ball three. No, everybody wants to see somebody get dunked on, and who does it the best? Michael Jordan, right? Well, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't have that type of help. Michael Jordan literally had help. Michael Jordan faced some strong teams, but he didn't face real live champions. And the ones that he did,
bad boys.
When he faced those champions, he was getting his ass handed to him. Once in the 90s, though, the champions that he faced, he got his ass whooped. Well, who was that? The Houston Rockets. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Who else did he face where he got his ass whooped in the playoffs? Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he stole horse.
This is where he still got more catapulting, right? But just kind of to get us back, I love having these conversations.
Yeah, he did still.
To get us back on Luka and LeBron, I think that they have an opportunity. However, I think that the defense has got to elevate for them to win a ring. Now, the one reason why I do think that a ring will happen this year is because if the NBA wants to market a father-son championship duo, they're not going to get another chance like this for probably another 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball's got the bonds of Barry and Barry Bonds. Then you got other sports. They got the father and the son that done play together, but to win championships together, that's a whole nother different thing that you can market.
Hold on. If they don't win it this year, and LeBron, it's all the analysts already say he got like 3 years. Just imagine this. Close your eyes. You ain't even got to close your eyes. Just look into the distance. Just imagine Bryce going to the Lakers. Bryce, Bronny, and goddamn C.
The league isn't gonna let that happen. I can nearly guarantee you.
There's
no way they'll let two sons come to the same team with the father.
If LeBron is anointed by that head rabbi, like we said, you heard me? Hey, listen, if LeBron is anointed, and which we know, if you don't know, I'm about to put y'all motherfuckers on some game. LeBron's insignia, his LeBron James stamp,
Illuminatus.
Yeah, it is in every way, Jewish and Illuminati. So, and you can see LeBron kissing the hand of this man.
The NBA is done. If they let Bryce go to the Lakers and they allow LeBron to keep playing and Bronny to be there, the NBA is done. It's going to be WWE at that point. People are going to know for a fact.
Is Bronny in the NBA or he in the G League right now?
Both.
He's in the regular NBA, right?
Both. He's in the NBA he's in the NBA and the G League. They can take people from the G League.
Yeah, I know that.
And travel with the team.
I'm saying, is he playing in the NBA right now, though?
Yes, he gets
From my
time.
understanding, he's playing in the NBA.
Okay, yeah, because
He's
I
in
you
the
know.
G League in the NBA. Bronny just scored 30 in the G League.
Damn.
Because he's getting that experience in the NBA. And besides, his fucking father is LeBron James.
No, he might be just in the G League right now because I don't see him. Oh, here you go, right there.
And I'm telling you, he
Oh,
was
yeah,
just in
he's
the
on the squad.
game. He was just in the game. He just had shot an air ball. And he making $1.1 million a year. Fuck is you talking about? 55 pick. Get off Bronny's dick. Whoever hating on Bronny, get off Bronny's dick. He supposed to be in the league. Because guess what? If I was a basketball player and I can get my son in the league and he half decent and I can train him up to be something decent, he'll be in the league. You know how many niggas on the bench we don't know? The fuck is you talking about? He's in the league.
You see that together, their salary together total is about $50 million. From one
But listen, he's a beneficiary of the fucking estate. So it doesn't really matter. And I bet you he doesn't even get a dime of that shit. That shit is invested.
Of the $1 million that he earns.
Yeah.
I mean, if he has it set up that way, I mean that money's paid to him, not to his dad.
No, but I'm saying like that nigga dad is fucking LeBron fucking James, and
I mean I get all that. I'm
he's
just talking about the
with
money
Clutch
that he
Sport. I understand that, but he's with Clutch Sports. You know, they big homie in him like, yo, you don't need to see none of that money. You straight. This nigga probably still stay with his daddy.
Yeah.
Like you ain't never seen Bronny pull out to his crib. Bronny still stay with his dad, bro. On soul, he's still going home to mom and dad at the guest house.
I would too if
like
I had was my pops.
On soul, what do you mean? I'm going home. I'm going to my pops. I'm staying here till I'm 24, 25. I about to start a family. I'm about 30 up, 30 M's, I mean, up. And I got businesses that my dad helped me venture, and whoop whoop, and I ain't never got to worry about a dime again in my life on my own.
I could dig that. Like if I was Bronny, if I was his age, I'd live at home too. But you know, everybody, the guy with the books has got to run. So I want to leave y'all with some words of wisdom. All right, expose your gift.
Y'all heard what he said, expose y'all gift.
Yeah.
And look, and we gonna leave y'all with this. Tune in every Tuesday. Next week we might start at 7 and be that our newest time. So we gonna be on 7-ish nigga time because I'm on nigga time. You know what I'm saying? Baby, what you got to say? What you got to say, Meg? Talk to me.
Man, like you said, next week, y'all catch us, man. We gonna be the time, you know, we'll see what time, you know, y'all see what time when y'all see us go live, you see that notification. But appreciate everybody that came through. Shout out my man Commandante, shout out Jason, shout out Shanna. I know Beverly, she probably was busy, I'm saying, you know, with the grandkids, but I know she gonna catch us tomorrow. You know, so what up, Beverly? I want to say what up to you. You know what I'm saying? Dita, bless your born day. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else,
Happy
Maria,
born day.
Everybody that came through, you know what I'm saying, on my side, everybody that's on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, Instagram, salute to all of y'all, yo. You know what I'm saying? Think greater than. No matter what you're going through, think about
Mega. I'm telling you, man. Look, thank Mega, man. Thank Mega. Outside the box, out your square. Shout out to Guy With Da Books. If you're looking for knowledge, searching books. Shout out to me, Purple Do Rag. Hey, to keep them ways right. But don't be too ignorant. And you late for breakfast, episode 12. You can't control no nigga, because guess what? You control your own destiny. If you didn't know what we was talking about, you got to be about it. We gone.